Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? It's Roger here. Just wanted to do a semi-in-depth review of my Gretsch Catalina Club Jazz 4-piece kit. It's all mahogany shells. I guess that's to try to give it a bit of a deeper sound, more warmth. But yeah, mahogany shells, and see, the color is copper sparkle. Actually, it's a wrap, a copper sparkle wrap. And the sizes are, it's like a 14 by a 5.5 inch snare, 12 inch by 8 inch rack tom, 14 by 14 inch floor tom, and an 18 by 16 inch kick drum. And see, all my resonant heads on all my on all the drums are still stock. Got a kick port on the front of this one on the kick drum, and let's see here, move over to the other side of the kick drum. I have a Evans G2 with no internal muffling. Excuse me, what the hell am I talking about? An EMAD with a fat foam ring, and there's no internal muffling, no towels, no pillows, nada. It's a extra piece of tape there because it's a small bass drum, so rather than changing the height of my pedal when I switch from kit to kit, I just put an extra piece of tape there to kind of prolong the life of my head. But anyway, on the snare, I've got an Evans ST Dry. A little bit about the snare. As we all know, it's a cheap kit. I didn't expect much from, Gretsch Catalina Club kit. But to try to help, I guess, the overtones that you get from, tunability from a cheap snare, I put an Evans ST Dry to take some of those overtones out. I don't use any muffling on my snare, no moon gels. Maybe when I'm recording I'll use one or two here or there, or actually one I should say. These heads are supposed to be by Evans. All the heads on the bottom of my toms, they all look exactly like this little Gretsch sign in the Evans, and they sound okay. They sound actually decent. They haven't worn out yet, but the coated batter heads that came with the kit, they wore out after like a week. You could see like the clearness on them. So, anywho, the snares are still good. They're cheap, but they work for now. I'm gonna upgrade these to some pure sound. The lugs on these and like all the casings and for these tension rods are pretty smooth. The butt on that thing doesn't look too heavy duty, but the snare, it does its job. I've found with the snare, playing with it now, different heads, that this ST Dry sounds really good on it, and the tuning range on this drum is not very, it doesn't have a huge tuning range. Just say it's better tuned high to medium high, which I guess is expected when you buy an entry-level kit. You're not going to get, an amazingly tunable, I should say, with a huge tuning range. Anywho, Evans G2 on the toms, and like I said, on the stock side, they're going to be the stock Gretsch Evans clear. I imagine they're G1. What else can I say? Let's see here. My only gripe about this kit is the mounting system. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to this. Ever since I bought and tried a set of the Gibraltar rims mounts that actually goes all the way around to like 4 lugs, and it holds it and it suspends. This is kind of like pinched. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like this thing swings and is like a rubber grommet thing that it bumps up against. So it holds on to 2 lugs, and it kind of like messes up your drum once you tuned it, and then you put it on the rack. It's actually like pinches. It pulls back on these top 2 lugs here, so like it changes like the sound of it. So I don't know. I learned how to tune off of Bob Gatson's videos, where you set the drum on a towel and hit each lug until you get it right, and then you hang it back up, and then it's supposed to be perfect. But you kind of can't do that when all the tension is here and it pulls on it. So I got the Gibraltar rims on order, and it's on its way. But just so you guys know, this 12-inch rack tom is a 5-lug configuration, not 6. The floor tom is 2, 4, 6, yeah, it's 8. But this is a 5, which is kind of weird, and I guess Gretsch is one of the only ones that does this. So I've always bought Pearl. It's my Pearl reference there. But I like this Gretsch kit. I like the sound of it. I bought it because it's so small and portable, and I pretty much fallen in love with it. Like, it's kind of hard to go back to this big ass 24-inch kick drum when you've been playing an 18 by 16, and I've had 3 gigs with this now. My first gig was no mic. It wasn't mic'd up and there was no sound man, and it performed awesome. Everyone in the band was totally like impressed with it. So if you guys are like looking for a small kit, you guys play rock and you don't play jazz, I would say go ahead and get this kit, because you put an E-mat on this kick drum, it sounds like anything else. Other than that, you have a regular 12-inch and 4-inch tom, 14-inch tom, and snare of your choosing, or the stock one. Cymbals are 8 customs, new beat hi-hats, 20-inch Sabian AX crash over there, and a 20-inch A-series ping ride. I'll get behind the kit, I'll give you guys a sound of it, and let you guys decide for yourselves, and I'll shut up. So, excuse any errors, I haven't practiced anything or rehearsed anything, so anywho, I'll do the standard, I don't know, I'll do each one and then I'll play like a couple of beats or whatever, so. Anywho, sorry, my phone was ringing and it distracted me. Oh, shit. But anyways, that's what it is. I think it sounds pretty decent for the price. I got it under 500 bucks. So I don't know. You guys make up your mind on it if you like it or not. But I would say get it if you're looking for an entry-level kit or a kit to gig with that's pretty small and takes up hardly any space. Might look a lot bigger than it is, but I got that Gibraltar stealth side mounting system and the vertical mounting system, and I've done another video on that if you guys are interested in that. So anywho, rate, comment, subscribe, ask away. I'm always willing to help, so thanks guys.